A chance for redemption for the University of Georgia Gym Dogs, a team trying to find its identity in 2005. The Challenge Utah, the #1 program in the nation just 1 week ago.
The University of Georgia Gym Dogs. Tonight, a big weekend begins for the Gym Dogs. A showdown with Utah before traveling on to UCLA, another national powerhouse later on this weekend. Good evening, everyone. I'm Melissa Moscow alongside former UGA Gym Dog Sierra Sapinar. Sierra, we saw some great gymnastics when Alabama came to town last week. Should be another great night tonight.
Tonight we're definitely going to see some exciting gymnastics. We have Utah and Georgia, and they haven't been in a dual meet since 1991. We can definitely expect a great meet tonight. Georgia hoping to pull out all the stops here and come home with a win.
Georgia has won 5 national championships. Utah has won 9. The last came in 1995 here at Stegeman Coliseum. But both teams, Sierra, are coming off losses and looking for some momentum.
Yeah, Utah has done a great job so far this year. They've been #1 the whole season until last week when they lost to the University of Nebraska. Georgia, on the other hand, has really been struggling this year. They're coming off 4 hard losses, and they're hoping that tonight they can finally pull it all together and really shine.
You are a big competitor. What are your predictions for this one?
Well, both teams are so talented here tonight. It really could be anyone's game, but with a sport like gymnastics, the margin of error is so small that we just have to see. We have to see who can stay focused, who can be mentally strong, and fight till the end.
When we get back, we'll get things started here at Stegeman Coliseum. We'll talk with head coach Suzanne Yocklin about how she's preparing her gym dogs for tonight's big meet. Don't go away. You're watching College Gymnastics here on CSS. We are back at Stegeman Coliseum. I'm Melissa Moscow alongside UGA head coach Suzanne Yocklin. Suzanne, after last week's loss to Alabama, you said your team was a great practice team, but they had to learn how to do better when it came time for competition. What have you been doing with them this week to prepare them for Utah?
Well, we've been doing the same thing in the gym because really what we've been doing there has been pretty much perfect. I told them to come in here tonight and look at it as a practice. We're just going to go to the Coliseum and a couple of friends are going to come visit. So sounds silly, but who knows? Maybe it'll work. Karen Litchie, one of our former gym dog greats, came and talked to the team today before the meet as well, and we're hoping that she will stir up a little inspiration in them. They've got what it takes. They're very, very talented. They just need to put together a meet so that they get their confidence back.
A tough schedule. I mean, Utah tonight, then on to UCLA. Why do you stack it that way? Is it to help them in the postseason?
No. Well, actually, you do your schedule a few years in advance. So if this was a team with a lot of depth and a lot of experience, it would be an ideal schedule. Unfortunately, you know, we're thin and we don't have a lot of experience, so it's a difficult schedule. But as I said, we don't know that 3 years in advance.
You're in your 22nd year. How tough has this year been on you so far?
Oh, it's really not been that tough on me because the girls are great. I love them so much. They're so much fun. They're so respectful. They're easy to coach, easy to work with. It's a little frustrating that we haven't, you know, pulled it together in a competition, but it's not been difficult because they're great kids.
Thank you so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
The Utes are led by head coach Greg Marsden. He's been there for 30 years, a 7-time National Coach of the Year, and they have enjoyed the #1 ranking for quite a while, back to last February, and they're looking to gain some momentum tonight. Let's head to the vault. Our first competitor is Megan Doolin.
Megan Doolin does your Chinko full twist. It was a nice start there for Georgia.
The first replay of the evening.
So she pushes off, twists straight. She's straight up over the horse. Lands, nice job, 9875.
And over to the bars, an event Utah does very well on. We have Katie Kavisto, a Utah freshman.
Katie got right up to that first handstand. She looks very aggressive on bars. Nice Jaeger front flip there.
Georgia was actually interested in her at one point, you were telling me.
Yes, she actually did come on a recruiting trip to Georgia. Just depends where she wanted to go. She's doing a great job at Utah. Good start for the Utes tonight. Nice job. She's happy with that routine. This is her release move. She re-grips the bar, swings right out, keeps the momentum going.
A 9.725. Katie Heenan, first up on the night for her.
Wow, that was a stuck landing. Good job for Katie. She's happy with that. She's been training that all week in the gym, and she finally got it here. Look at this beautiful vault. Pushes straight up, looks for that landing, boom.
A huge score for the freshman, a 9.925, and that's exactly what Susie Anyakulin is looking for from her young ladies tonight. Back over to the bars, we have Annabeth Eberly, a senior from Utah.
Annabeth has done a great job being a leader on this team, and she has beautiful bars. You see how high she gets. Very tall gymnast. Very nice to see. You usually see a lot shorter gymnasts. She really uses the bars, swings, really works with them.
You know her for quite a while.
Yeah, I've actually competed against her in California. She was in my region. Very nice job.
Did you beat her?
We were always neck and neck when we were little.
9.825 for Annabeth.
Start dismount, double tuck. She nails it.
I just know you're a big competitor, that's all. I just had to check in on that.
Gymnasts always are.
Here's Brittany Smith on the vault.
Small hop, or well, step off to the side a little bit for Brittany. Kind of uncharacteristic. She usually can find that landing, although it is blind. She's a little bit crooked. You see, she's a little bit off to the side, has to take that step to the side.
And here's Ashley Postel, one young lady I'm sure will have many good things to say about tonight.
Ashley has great bars. Starts off beautiful form, a front flip, regrips the bar. Beautiful, that's called a pack salto. Oh, a little error there. She's supposed to do a half turn. She had to regrip and swing the other way, but she's doing a nice job of recovering.
She's a freshman, but Greg Marsden says he expects her to be a big leader on this Utah team as a freshman.
Oh, good fight on that landing. This is going to be her dismount again. See if she's going to let go. Double front flip. You can see she's pulling, and oh, that looks hard on the legs.
A 9.675, it sure did. Let's go over to Michelle Emmons.
All right. Michelle just keeps getting better and better on vault.
And you always talk about how important that landing is, especially when it comes to the vault.
It really is. She travels very far, which is hard to get far back on that horse, which is important for the judges to see.
Another huge score, 9.925 for Georgia. Here's Nicole Ford, a sophomore for the Utes.
Pike Jaeger, E-level skill, very difficult. Half pirouette. Wow, Ginger. 2 huge release moves so far. Say shoot over, handstand. A little bit short on that. They really want to see vertical when you catch the bar. She's a little bit short on all her handstands, not really locking them out. Double layout. Small step, great job though.
A difficult routine?
Yes, very difficult. Yeah, she had 2 huge release moves.
A 9.825.
That's one of them.
Back over to the vault, Ashley Pupetz.
Wow, nice job. Very unusual vault. We've seen this before. So hard to get that landing. We saw she did a kind of big step, or a big hop, but she still got a 9.9, which is a great score for Georgia. Good start for the Dogs.
We have Rachel Tidd now, a sophomore.
Rachel Tidd has been amazing so far in her freshman year, and they're expecting great things too from her sophomore year as well. Beautiful form, release move, very high, way above the bar. Nice job. See if she can finish up here. Preparing for her dismount. Full in. Wow, doesn't get much better than that.
She's happy with it. Another look. A 9.925, a big score for her on bars.
They really needed that score. They did. They were struggling a little bit earlier on. Nice. Beautiful finish.
And after one rotation, Georgia 49.475 to Utah's 48.975. The Gym Dogs have come to win tonight. That much is clear. When we come back, Georgia will head to the bars. Utah goes on to the vault. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. We're back at Stegman Coliseum. Melissa Moscow alongside Sarah Sapinar. Georgia looking very, very good tonight against Utah. The Utes try to get things back on track here on the vault. Here's the freshman, Jessica Duke.
Pachinko full twist. Same vault we saw from Georgia for the first girl up. See, there's a little leg separation here. Not as tight as she could be, and pikes down a little bit on that landing.
Does the 9-9 surprise you?
A little bit, actually.
To the bars, Nikki Childs, another freshman.
Nikki has beautiful lines, toe point extension, Ginger. Very nice.
She's fun to watch.
Also a pack salto, very hard skill. See if she can get the dogs off to a good start here by nailing this dismount. Oh, nice. Right up to handstand. Pull back. Oh! Oh, she's fighting. Take a set up for her dismount. See if she's going to do her double back. See, she opens up a little early, forced to stick that chest down to really fight for that landing, and is forced to take that step.
A 9.775 for Nikki Childs. Michelle Ford on vault. Nicole Ford, excuse me.
She's going to do the Chinko full. Some little stumbles on that landing. She really wanted to try to square that up so she could stick that landing. Let's see, she pushes off, legs a little bit apart, kind of to the side, and then just takes those couple little steps.
A 9.825 for Nicole. Megan Doolin on the uneven bars, a Georgia freshman.
Megan has great handstands. She can lock them out very well. She has eagle giants, which are very difficult. 2 Eddie Kachev. Stradivac handstands. She's doing a great job so far. See if she can just nail this dismount. Setting up here. Double pike. All right, yes she did. Great job.
Very nice landing.
She's come a long way. I just remember them working so hard in the fall, and now to see her to this is just amazing.
And another freshman, we've got lots of them in this meet, that's for sure, Ashley Pastel.
Beautiful vault. This is your Chinko full, and it's technically almost perfect. She pushes off, great body extension, just to hop on that landing.
Is that why the 9.875?
Yeah.
Katie Heenan.
Katie, a very unusual routine here. Shapashnikova. Do a shoot over handstand. These names probably sound a little funny to most everyone out there. Most of them are named after foreign gymnasts. The toe up to handstand. Send up for her dismount. Double front, very difficult. Oh, see, big step on that landing. But she hit the routine, and that's what they needed to do to stay into the game. They actually had a fall earlier, so it's very important that Katie would hit for them.
A 9.825.
It was a little bit too hard.
Rachel Tidd, a sophomore.
Same vault, your Chinko full. Most all of them are doing this vault.
Is that typical?
It is, yeah. It was a very common vault for them before they came to college, and they just kept the same one when they moved on to the collegiate sport.
A 9.8 for Rachel. Kelsey Erickson.
See if Kelsey can nail this routine. It's so important for them. They're feeling the pressure. Their first curl up actually fell, so very important for her to hit.
And Kelsey fell last week.
Yes, she did, and so this is a big mental breakthrough for her if she can get this. She's doing a good job so far. She's got to get that dismount. Nice lines. See, blind landing here. She got it. Good for her.
That's a confidence booster after last week.
Yeah, she definitely needed that. This is a dismount here. Let's see, she does a half turn and then does a double front hug of it.
Big score, a 9.925. That's actually, I think, a career high for her this season anyway. It was a 9.875 was her highest at LSU previous. Annabeth Eberly.
It was a very nice vault. This is your Chinko's is a blind landing. It's the same as Brittany Smith does at University of Georgia. Looks a little bit different because her hips are a little bit closed, but she nails it.
Almost to 10. Ashley Kupets, ranked 8th nationally coming into this event on the uneven bars.
See if Georgia Gymnasts can hold on. She's last up for them. See, this is the full twisting to Kachev. Nice.
That looks so hard every time I see it.
It's incredibly hard. There's so much going on there. See if she can finish up. Nice last handstands. Giant full pirouette. 2, double back, fairly easy dismount. All right. Good job. They stuck with it.
A 9.85 for Ashley.
There's that full twist and Hikachi. So much to think about in such a small period of a time, in half a second.
The Gym Dogs showing a lot of confidence tonight. 98.675 to Utah's 98.275. We will continue here at Stegman Coliseum. When we come back, you are watching Collegiate Gymnastics here on CSS.
Welcome back to Stegman Coliseum. After 2 rotations, Georgia leads the University of Utah. I'm here with the Utes head coach, Greg Marsden. Greg, talk a little bit about how you think your team's performing tonight and reacting after last week's loss to Nebraska.
Well, we're doing okay. We need to stick more landings is what's really hurting us tonight. So, but we've got 2 more events, and hopefully we can get on a roll and be a little cleaner and nail landings.
There's no doubt you have a talented team. What really clicked for you guys?
I'm sorry, say again?
You have a very talented team. What brings this whole team together?
Well, it's a hard-working group. They really enjoy each other. There's a lot of camaraderie. They seem to be on a mission. They work hard week in and week out, and they like to win.
It's been 10 years since you've been here. The last time was in '95 when you won a national championship. How does it feel to be back here at Stegman?
We love to compete here. This is a great arena to compete in. They have great fans, and this is an important test for us. We need to learn from this and get better as the season goes on, because it'll be a very similar environment at Nationals.
Best of luck to you tonight, Greg. Thanks.
Thanks.
Now we're going to move over to the 3rd rotation. We have Megan Doolin here, freshman from Texas. Megan's feeling the pressure a little bit right now. The first girl up, Kelsey Erickson, had a fall, and now they know that they cannot have any other falls to stay in the game.
We don't typically see Megan on balance beam.
No, we don't. Actually, she wasn't in last week, and Michelle Emmons was in, and Michelle actually fell twice last week, so Megan is in this week.
It's a good opportunity for the freshmen to get a little experience in front of the crowd at Stegman Coliseum.
She looks a little bit nervous. She had a little bobble check there on a full turn, one of the basic skills. Switch lead to straddle jump. She really needs to keep moving here. I'm sensing a little bit of nervousness. I would too, though. I know I felt nervous when the person in front of me fell. Beautiful. That was very flexible.
And I'm sure not easy.
No, this is actually a very difficult skill here. It's a front aerial, wide landing. She nailed that.
Megan trained at the World Olympic Gymnastics Academy for 8 years before coming to Georgia.
It's a switch side. And now she's just hoping to get off the beam real soon here. She has a hit right now, and she wants to get the team back on track. And she did that. Good for her.
Again, I'm sure a lot of nerves.
Yeah.
A 9.775 for the freshman.
It's her flight series again. Small little wobble, but pulls it right back.
To the floor, we find Ashley Postel from Utah.
This is going to be a treat for everyone tonight. Ashley's a great tumbler, great dancer. Triple full twist. So difficult. Not very many college gymnasts do that, and she just nailed it perfectly.
She's one of Utah's top recruits ever, according to her head coach, and I'm sure many others. She was considered a lottery pick for Greg Marsden.
Wow, yeah. She's done amazing things so far in the season. She looks like she's having a great time. And this Michael Jackson music definitely fits her. Definitely gives her a chance to show off that personality.
She was the 2003 U.S. champion on the floor exercise, an event she very much likes.
They have great choreography. I'm not sure who does their choreography, but I'm very impressed so far. It's a little bit, it's more elegant than you usually see. Never thought Michael Jackson could have some elegance to it, but Ashley does a great job of that.
This is vintage Michael Jackson. I used to listen to him when I was a youngster, I must say. She wants to be a doctor.
Job.
She wants to be a doctor, which I think we always try to mention something about them personally.
I think that's a great goal for her.
She'll be in school a long time.
Yes, probably more than she realizes right now as a freshman.
A big score, a 9-9. Brittany Smith showing her concentration there, getting on the beam.
Brittany Smith shows a lot of confidence. She's done such a great job for Georgia over the years. See if she can get this flight. Perfect. She's probably also feeling the pressure. It is nerve-wracking when that first girl falls off and the other girls know that there's no room for error anymore. So we'll see if she can let that confidence shine. Send up for her leap series. She has beautiful leaps here. Very high. Nice.
How many leaps do you have to do in the leap series? I know that probably sounds like I wasn't a gymnast. I was a volleyball player in college, so.
No, you have to at least do 2. If you do 3, you can get more bonus. So that's why most of the girls do 3. Wolf jump back tuck. Right on. Doing a great job.
She always seems so composed. It's one thing I like about Brittany Smith.
Yeah, I always loved competing with her. I knew that she was really a guaranteed hit. 1.5. Perfect. She's happy. Good for her. The replay of her dismount.
A big score for the Gym Dogs, a 9-9.
Good, they needed that one.
Outstanding job there by Brittany Smith. We find Annabeth Eberly on the floor for Utah, a 5'5" senior from Reno, Nevada.
Annabeth has definitely got some power in her. Double pike. Nice.
She's a 4-time All-American.
Well, she's done great things for Utah, and I'm definitely expecting great things at Nationals from her this year.
A team co-captain for the Utes, a big responsibility for any college gymnast.
And definitely one that she can take on. She's been a great leader. Smiling a lot during this routine.
She's got a lot of athleticism in her family. Her dad ran track at the University of Nevada, and her mother was a cheerleader. Maybe that's where she gets her dancing from there.
Yep, and that smile. Leaps. Nice. Beautiful. So powerful. Her legs are so powerful. It just looks like so easy for her. Setting up here. The front layout. Nice job. Relatively easy, but her form is just impeccable. I mean, it doesn't get much better. It's just no deductions.
You won't believe this, her favorite food, I think you pointed this out to me earlier, sushi and artichokes. What's up with that?
That's quite a combination right there.
Sounds like French fries and hamburgers. A 9-9 for Annabeth Eberly. Utah looking strong on the floor exercise. Nikki Childs, a great competitor on the balance beam.
Yes, beautiful flexibility, toe point. She has shown so much confidence so far and is just a freshman. See, we're setting up for her flight series. She goes right into it. I like how she just goes for it. Nice. She doesn't even stop. Some of the gymnasts you see, they'll pause for a long time before they do an element. She just keeps moving. Beautiful. E-level, hardest difficulty you can do.
Does that make any difference when it comes to scoring? We saw Megan Doolin takes a little more time.
Yeah, the judges definitely like a gymnast who moves very fluid, flows on the beam. It's more impressive and it gives off that aura of confidence.
And Nikki trained for 10 years at the World Olympic Gymnastics Academy and was a member of the U.S. national team.
And she's completed a front aerial there. We saw that from Megan, her teammate, earlier. And both did them perfectly. See if she can get this dismount. Gain her off the end. Nice job. They're looking good tonight. After that fall, they're definitely picking it up, stepping up to the plate.
Another big score. We could come down to a very close meet here if we keep seeing scores. A lot of 9.925s, some 9.9s. Over to the floor, we have Grit Hoffman, a senior from Utah. Her nickname is Gritty.
Well, we'll see what she can do here tonight. her first pass. Double pike. I actually saw her training a harder pass for her first pass. I'm not sure if they decided to play it safe tonight or what their decision was.
Grit is actually from Berlin, Germany.
Wow. Nice, very unusual. Second pass, don't see that very often.
She was a former German national team member, and she is one of the best floor performers in the nation. She's had a lot of injuries, hip and back. It's been very difficult for her.
And to come from another country and to come to the University of Utah is also a big change, I'm sure.
In 2004, she tied for the NCAA regional floor title with a 9-9.
They're also going to expect some leadership from her. There's only 2 seniors on the team, and she is the other one. So they're definitely going to be counting on her at nationals.
And no surprise, this is her favorite event, as you could probably deduce from what we're saying.
Very aggressive on the floor. Nice job.
She seems to like Stegman Coliseum, although she says her favorite place to go is, of course, back home to Germany.
9.85. Not a great score, but a good score for Utah.
When we come back, Ashley Kupets will take her turn on the balance beam. Stick with us. Welcome back to Stegman Coliseum. Melissa Moscow and Sierra Sapinar. We find Ashley Kupets beginning her balance beam routine for the Gym Dogs.
Ashley's setting up for front tuck beam, which is a very hard thing to start off your routine with. Look at this, front tuck, immediate whoop jump. Nice.
A 5'2" sophomore from Gaithersburg, Maryland.
And we've talked a lot about how her sister will be joining the Dogs next year. That will be so exciting for Ashley. Her and her sister are very close. So flight series flip-flop layout. She looks calm. She's just flowing with the beam. She knows she needs to nail this because they can't have another fall or another major deduction.
The Dogs seem to be handling the pressure a lot better than we had seen over the past 4 meets.
Yeah, they definitely have stepped up on bars. And we're seeing a good job from them so far on beam. No wobble, no balance checks.
Suzanne Yakulin told me before this meet got underway that her team just needed some confidence to show that they were capable of doing what she knows they can, and that is winning.
Switch lead and dismount. Up. Front full off the end.
A 9.75 for Ashley Kupets.
This is her dismount here. Relatively easy dismount, but if it's clean, it's not that big a deduction.
Over to the floor, Nicole Ford, a 5'2" sophomore from Binghamton, New York.
They really need a big score here. Utah, they really need some 9.9s or 9.95s. Let's see if she can do this for them. Setting up for her first pass. Double pike.
She was a 3-time All-American as a freshman and should contend for the NCAA All-Around title this year. Her coach says she's got power, great dance, and difficulty in each routine she performs.
And the only thing I'm noticing is a little bit of leg separation in her tumbling. Some toes, flexed, legs a little bit apart. And when it comes down to college, it's so important to keep that good form.
Her nickname is Queenie. We won't touch that one.
I'm not sure what that means.
Not either. But you know, when you play sports, who knows? Who knows what the nicknames are for? She was Utah's only 2-time first-team All-American in 2004.
See if she can hit this last pass. Bring a hit for the Utah team. And yes, she did. Nice job.
Her favorite events happen to be the bars and the beam.
Nice ending there. It's kind of difficult ending on your head.
A 9.850 for Nicole Ford. Not the score you were saying they needed.
Right. This is her second pass, and that's what I was saying. just a little bit mediocre, not anything spectacular.
Over to the beam, Katie Heenan.
Kitty's last up for the dogs. She knows that she needs to bring it home for them, and she knows that if she has any deduction, that nice, that it could throw the team's confidence off. So she really wants to stay focused here tonight.
We said it at the beginning, Utah, of course, coming off its first loss of the season last weekend to Nebraska and Georgia. Lost 4 in a row. Both teams looking to gain some momentum.
Mr. Flight Series really needs to get this here. Oh. Oh,
Oh.
that was an amazing fight.
She gets an A for effort there.
Yes.